All right, so I have been asked to show you how to personalize and change your invoices when you're doing them behind the scenes in your Avon account. These come out so professional looking that I love to do my invoices through Avon. It is so easy, and they basically just do it for you. So let me share my screen real quick and give you an idea, give you some ideas on how you would like to do yours. So you're on your back office. Now, to get your invoices to come up, you will need to um, have placed your orders by customer. So instead of placing, it says order for myself, and you could enter, but then you have to keep track of who they're for. Make sure that you are adding your customers. And right here it says add new customer. Add your customers, enter their first and last name, enter their email, their mobile number, and then um, once all that's filled out, it'll just have this as a plus. You just hit that plus, you add the customer, and they now will pop up for you to use. So go back over here, click this. You can click this on any screen, and you can look up, start typing and look up anybody's name. And once you have individual people in, one, it will keep track of their what they order. So you'll always have an order history for them, which is amazing when a customer calls and says, "Hey, can you reorder my mascara?" You don't have to go through, well, which one is it that you use? You got this. You can sound like they are your best friend. You know exactly what they want because all you got to do is go through their order history because you're entering it by their name. So make sure you do that. And this is the shop by product button right up here that I used. So when they call in, all you have to do is click here, look up their name, and then start entering whatever product numbers they give you. And keep adding adding to bag, adding to bag. So easy to do. So once you have customers in there, you're going to want to personalize your invoice. And this is what I was asked to explain. So again, I went to Manage Business, Web Office, Invoice Personalization. That's what you want to go to. Now, the first page is just going to be information about what you want seen about you on the invoice. It's going to be shown up here in the upper corner so that they can contact you. So they're gonna automatically put in your name and your e-store address. So that's an automatic. You're gonna want to they're gonna put in your cell phone number that you're using with Avon. If you have more than one, you can get, like, if you have a home and a cell and you want both of them listed, you can do both. I don't, I just have a cell phone. Um, if you are okay with it being printed on your invoices, you can put your street address, city, state, and zip code, and your email address. I am okay with all of that. Email address, especially because it's the email that they can um, email me with orders or questions. So that is automatically coming up for them. And street address, that's because my customers pick up from me. So I want them to always have my address if they need it. So now that's going to be about you up in the upper uh, left-hand corner. It's where that's going to come in. Now, the customizing the invoice. Now, this is where you're going to customize your service charge. The service charge can range anywhere, like it says here, from 75 cents to, up to $3. Is kind of the range I've seen it. I charge $1. That's simply because my customers come to me and pick up. If I have to deliver by some odd chance that I absolutely say okay and I get my husband to deliver for me, I will raise this up depending on where they live up to, $3. Just to give a little boost for my time, my gas, my energy of taking this to them. But that's just me. You can enter whatever you want. Some people don't have it at all, and that's fine too, but that is just a business decision that you have to make. Service charges can help you cover books, cover shipping to you, and any other thing that goes along with, like samples, anything that goes along with your business to your customers. So that's what I always charge to kind of offset that. Your sales tax, um, I will show you and at the end of this where to find that if you don't know it. Um, but this is where your sales tax is entered. Once these are entered, these will be on every invoice printed. So that's why you want to come in here and put it in this area. Um, do you want the campaign of the product? I like to put the campaign of the product. That way I know what campaign it's being ordered out of. The customer knows what campaign. It used to be a little bit different because we used to be able to order a campaign, one campaign back. We can no longer do that. So it's always going to be the current campaign, but it's still nice to have it on there just saying, what campaign they ordered from. So I just leave it as yes and display multiple customer phone numbers on invoice. Um, that's completely up to you. So if your customer has two numbers, a home and a mobile, you could get that printed out on the invoice and have both of them printed. I just have the one, whichever one I put in there printed. I don't normally keep multiple phone numbers um, for them. Either I keep a cell or I keep, I usually try to get a cell. So, anyway, so I don't do that. So let's go down to personalizing it some more. There's a message section right here underneath, and I will show this up closer in just a minute. But right here underneath the invoice is a section where you can put a personalized message. Now, Avon has some here that I used for a long while until I really got to thinking about it. And so you can put in there just thank you for your order. I appreciate your business. You deserve the best. Thanks for allowing me to serve you. Let me tell you what's new at Avon. So you can click any of these, or you can choose to create your own, which is what I've done. Now, I am more than happy for you guys. If you guys want to do something similar to mine, have at it. You do you. And if this works for you, then absolutely. Mine just says, thank you for shopping local with me. Your support means the world to me. Every order helps grow my small business, and I am so grateful for you. Um, if you have loved your experience, the best compliment is a referral. Share my info or your book with a friend, or ask me to include an extra brochure in your next order. That's something I am grateful for, and I would absolutely do when customers ask me to do that. Don't forget to ask for samples. Check out the latest specials and let me know if you'd like help finding something new. So that's just letting them know to remember that they can come to me and ask for a sample. Ask, if I have something that I can help them with, I will. And then, of course, I always put this on everything. Know someone looking to make extra cash. I'd love to have them join my team. Zero sign up costs, and they can start earning right away. We've always talked about the opportunity is another service that we offer. So if they're looking to make extra cash, I want them to know that this is something that I do. Um, the worst thing that happens, and this has happened to a lot of us that have been in here for a while, is that you go and you contact a customer that you haven't talked to in a while, and they're like, "Oh, never, don't worry about it. You don't need to, or I don't need to order from you anymore because I signed up to sell." And you're like, "Oh, wow, okay. Shoot, I wish they would have signed up under me." Well, they didn't know I did that part of Avon. If I don't advertise that I do that part of Avon, then they don't know. So on every invoice, I let them know, hey, I'm a team leader. Every business card says team leader. Um, Anywhere I labels on my books, do you want to join? Um, if my customers are going to join for extra cash or to do this for their own personal purchases, I want them to be still with me. So absolutely let them know that you are open to this option. And then it says, thank you again for supporting local and me as your Avon ambassador, Heart Margie. So that's what I've decided to put on mine. And that's what shows up. And like I said, I'll share in just a second again what that looks like on a piece of paper. I told you where to find your income tax um, rating. So if you go to just underneath where it says hi in your name, go to order history. If you pull up one of your orders, like where you've personally ordered, hit print invoice. You don't have to print, you can just view. Right here at the top, it says what Avon has charged you for interest. That's what it is my local interest rate, and that's what I pass on to my customer because that's the tax rate that I paid to Avon. So that's the tax rate that I want to pass on to my customers. So looking right here in this upper box, right, as you open an invoice, that's what you want to charge your customers. So just letting you know where to find that. So yeah, so it's as easy as that. And again, it looks so professional. Um, Little tips that I do, like I said, this is your information. This is your customer information, so that you know who to call. This is a short summary, um, a listing of what they ordered, which will be in your back office to show you, to keep a history of what they're ordering. And then everything that I put in that personal message is right here. And on mine, I do put a little star next to them, and I still write here. I write a little thank you with a happy face. I put a thank you here with a sticker. And it just looks so nice. And even this is my finish, like for one of my orders going out, I'm able to just fold it in half, staple it on here. Yes, I do add it to T-roll now. They seem to be appreciating it. So it just looks really nice when it's ready to go out on my order, to have it so professionally looking and done. You can absolutely do it handwritten if that's the way that you want to. But I am all for Avon keeping that order history for me. That way, when there are sales, I can look back and say, hey, what customer orders this so that I know who to contact when a certain product goes on sale. If a certain product is being discontinued, I know who to contact so that I know to let them know a replacement or that they may want to stock up, any of, and both of the above. So there's so many reasons to let Avon do that part for me. Even if you hand write them, if Avon has done you could just open, oh, that's what I didn't show you. So once they are, really quick, I'll show you. So once you have that personalized, what you'll do is you'll go in to your Avon account and you will, let me show you here. Let me move some things around. Um, so you'll go back to Manage Business, Web Office, and then Customer Invoicing. Um, and then what is here is once you have invoices in there ready to print, you are able to just click this highlighted number here, and it will give you all of the information that is on the invoice. I'm not going to open it because YouTube may click me off saying that I give personal information, and I don't want to do that. I want you guys to be able to do this. But you're going to click this highlighted number. It's going to give you everything on an invoice, the prices, the tax, all of that added up. So even if you're handwriting, you could still use this as, look at it, write it down on a piece of paper, already prefigured for you, and then have everything at your fingertips there. So, it just goes through a list of everything that and there's a history. I mean, look, there's all these pages. So yeah. Um, and if you need to create an invoice, if you do want to do it online and you want to create an invoice for something that you have in stock, that is where you would create a new invoice because you're selling something in stock and it's not going to automatically populate. And in the same thing, if you need to change, you would click the little box here above the person's name and then click edit. And edit will let you, I will show you, edit will let you, for this one, you could change the service charge, say, this person I'm going to deliver to, so I want to change this one to $3. Just this one. Tax rates here, usually don't want to change that. You can add a product. So say you have, oh, I'm sorry, I made that go away. So say you didn't, you had one thing in stock, but everything else needed to be ordered from Avon. You can actually go in here. You can put in, search for the item, like with the item number. If you know that, you can search by the name, and Avon will automatically, let's just do this so that you guys can see. If you do it this way, you can, Avon will pull everything up for you. So let's just say I was looking for this bug guard lotion. So once I click that, Avon fills all this out for me. Campaign 15, regular price, the price it is now. I'm not giving a discount, and this would be the total price. Update will add that to your invoice. So you could add products that you have on hand to an order. You also can change quantity, say, I have done this before. I accidentally ordered two for this customer. They only wanted one. So this would be like a two. I could change it to a one, and let that, and that way the invoice would be correct. Do you want to give them a discount? Um, there's different reasons why you would give discounts. I used to give discounts to, I don't have any at the moment. But I have, when I have helpers, sometimes I will give them a discount for bringing me in orders from their office or whatnot. So this is where I would put a discount for that. And credits, you can actually go in here and add a credit. And it's just like if they return something, you could put in the item they returned, how many, how much the total credit is. And then that way you would have the credits on there. If you're doing a special coupon, say you did a special at, I've done it before, I've done a special at Christmas time, and you said that if they spent so much at Christmas time, you gave them a $5 coupon for campaigns 1 or 2. So in here, I would type, you can actually see Christmas cash $5 coupon, and I would put 1 here. Actually, you'd have to backspace. See how that happened? Backspace, put 1, and then the amount. I would want to go over here, backspace, and put 5. Oh, okay. So this one, let's see how this one wants me to do it. Okay, so I would need to highlight and then put $5 in. And then it would add that credit because I had give them a $5 coupon for shopping with me during the holiday season. I've done that before. That's why that is in there. But yeah, so you can give credit and then that would show up on the invoice. You just to preview it, um, basically you would see it right there. This is what she ordered. And this is where the coupon is. And you can see here that Avon even calculated the coupon in for me, and then gave me a different total. So preview will get me where it's not printed, but if I needed to write this out myself after the change, I would have it here and all the calculations would be done for me. So I really hope that that gives you some good information when it comes to invoicing on the back office. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I would be happy to help.